Definitely jumped into another relationship so fast. It got my mind away from like stuff, and that's not a way to like run from things.
It makes me feel weird about myself.
You mean putting yourself out there to promote yourself, or reading the comments?
Kind of both. It's just like, well, what did you expect? Like, whenever I think of something, like if I post something I like.
Kim Kardashian can't be all that torn up because she is now dipping her toes into a new romance pool herself. The latest is that she is hanging out with NFL star Odell Beckham Jr., her sister Khloe Kardashian's former flame. But there's more drama in the Kardashian sphere. It's not just Khloe causing a stir with this budding romance. Kim's ex, Pete Davidson, is throwing some serious shade her way. He's accusing her of using Odell Beckham to get back at him after he turned down her attempt at patching things up. Right as Kim starts showing off her fresh romance, Pete Davidson isn't afraid to drop the hammer, accusing her of spinning a web of lies and putting her on blast for it.
No. Yeah, I don't have the internet anymore, but I assume that they're not very happy.
In case you need a refresher, Kim and Pete's love story first started sizzling when they locked lips during Kim's Saturday Night Live gig back in October 2021. And from there, it was full steam ahead. They heated things up with double dates alongside Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker, jet-setting on vacations together, and strutting their stuff on some high-profile red carpets, including the Met Gala. Pete Davidson loved Kim enough and took things to the next level. He actually got not one, not two, but 4 tattoos dedicated to Kim. However, after 9 months together, Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson broke up, shocking fans. Just days before their split, sources claimed that the two were smitten with each other and were making their long-distance relationship work while Pete filmed a movie in Australia and Kim remained stateside in Los Angeles. But aside from the whole long-distance thing, there were a couple of other juicy reasons behind Kim and Pete's breakup, and it all leads back to Kim's ex, Kanye West, who apparently wasn't too thrilled about the new guy in Kim's life. Kanye went as far as dropping a track called Easy with lyrics, "God save me from the crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass." It's a reference to Kanye's own car accident back in 2002.
God save me from that crash just so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass.
Who? But it didn't stop at just lyrics. Things got so heated that Kanye allegedly sent some pretty nasty death threats. Pete's mental health was greatly affected, and he had to seek therapy to deal with the whole messy situation. There were whispers in the wind that Kim may have hooked up with the much younger Pete, who's a solid 13 years her junior, partly to keep her ex-husband Kanye West on his toes and maybe even a little jealous. Some sources say that Kim just used Pete to stay relevant. This was supported by a user who said, "Kim is such a pick-me girl. She's so thirsty for attention like what happened in her childhood." Needless to say, Kim's romantic life has been a subject of intrigue following her messy breakup. Rumors began circulating about her dating another man, NFL star Tom Brady, earlier this spring, but the buzz died down temporarily. However, things took an interesting turn when Kim and Tom both attended the same 4th of July party and were photographed being too close to each other, and Kim was heard that she likes Tom. They have since become the talk of the town, with speculation about their budding romance making headlines. It's worth noting that Kim is reportedly considering purchasing a vacation home in Tom's exclusive Bahamian neighborhood. In fact, she sought Brady's advice before embarking on a trip to explore properties in Baker's Bay Golf and Ocean Club, an upscale, members-only residential community in the Bahamas. During her visit to this exclusive community, Kardashian was spotted touring around in a golf cart, further fueling the speculation surrounding their relationship. Tom swiftly put the kibosh on those relationship rumors. He denied any romantic entanglements with Kim and clarified that he was actually caught getting cozy with supermodel Arena Shayk. Meanwhile, Pete Davidson, the Saturday Night Live alum, had been dating his co-star Chase Suey Wonders, a Harvard University magna cum laude graduate. The two appeared together in Bodies, 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 a slasher film that premiered in March 2022, where they portrayed an on-screen couple. Their off-screen romance became the talk of the town, with numerous PDA-filled instances, including a memorable Hawaii vacation. However, less than a year into their relationship, the couple decided to call it quits. Pete Davidson and Chase Suey Wonders have ended their romance. Now going back to Kim, she and NFL star Odell Beckham Jr. have been spending some quality time together in recent weeks. According to an insider, the Kardashian star, 42, and the Baltimore Ravens wide receiver, 30, 30, have been hanging out casually following his split from girlfriend Lauren Lolo Wood. This latest Kardashian twist has certainly caught everyone's attention. Kim Kardashian's romantic choices often come with a significant age gap, and this time is no different, with a whopping 12-year difference between her and her latest partner. Adding to the intrigue is the revelation that Odell Beckham Jr. has a child with Lauren Wood, and there are rumors circulating that Kim's involvement might have played a role in their breakup. It's shaping up to be quite the love triangle. And to set the stage, this user commented, "I never thought she was a girl's girl to begin with." What makes this even more intriguing is the fact that Odell Beckham Jr. is an ex of Kim's sister, Khloe Kardashian. He and Khloe Kardashian were linked in the spring of 2016, 3 months before she got together with ex-boyfriend Tristan Thompson. The pair got flirty at Drake's Hidden Hills, California Memorial Day party in 2016. Photos emerged of the duo cozied up as they laughed and talked at the bash while Khloe stood in between his legs. At one point, Odell had his arm wrapped around the Kardashian star. They were indeed an item at that time because they were caught making out publicly during those times. Some fans were quick to question Kim's motives and asked, "Would you do that to your sister?" According to fans, it seems like Kim Kardashian is always eager to get back into the dating scene. But what makes this narrative worse is that she's interested in Odell Beckham Jr. and is also exploring the possibility of rekindling things with her ex, Pete Davidson. Yep, both of them at the same time. According to an insider, ever since the comedian called it quits with Chase Suey Wonders, the reality TV megastar has been making advances at him for reconciliation. Meanwhile, she was also speculated to be dating the American football star, as per the recent episode of Do You podcast. Spilling details of the Kardashian star's new beau, it was revealed Kim is dating an American football star who plays for a team on the East Coast. It's Odell Beckham. However, a report by Heat magazine claimed that Kim reached out to Pete after he broke up with Chase, and now they are talking on the phone. For Kim, this would be a dream come true, the insider said of Kim's hopes of getting back together with Pete. She hates being single and says there's unfinished business between her and Pete, the insider shared, adding, "Kim's still looking at other options, but Pete's at the top of her list." Before concluding, the source said Kim Kardashian would ditch anyone else for him in a heartbeat if he took the bait, no doubt at all. Now, reportedly, Pete Davidson has slammed Kim Kardashian for her involvement with OBJ. Let's delve into the reasons behind his sentiments. Remember the chaotic aftermath of Kim and Kanye's breakup? It was so tumultuous that Pete had to seek rehab because his relationship with Kim took a toll on his mental health. He even received death threats due to his involvement with Kim, even though Kim was already single at that time. Kim is currently navigating the challenges of co-parenting with Kanye, and this is undoubtedly a complex situation for both her and Odell. Pete has expressed concerns that his relationship with Odell could become another turbulent chapter in the narrative. According to an insider, one reason Kim hasn't publicly confirmed her relationship and merely labeled it as hanging out with OBJ is the fear that Kanye might re-enter the picture. It's worth noting that Kim had already obtained legal single status when she began dating Pete, but Kanye was still exerting influence over and causing difficulties in her life. If you kept up with the Kardashians, Kim is famous for being famous route.
You are all often described as famous for being famous. You don't really act, you don't sing, you don't dance, you don't have any...
Yep, Kim doesn't have a specific talent to lean on. Stirring up some drama, particularly in her relationships, seems to be her go-to plan for staying in the spotlight. One fan posted, "Honestly, Kim is becoming irrelevant, and I know she's thinking of new ways to stay on people's mouths." Another user questioned the timing, pointing out that OBJ and Lauren Wood recently became parents. It's one thing to date your sister's ex, but to date a man who's recently had a baby is quite another. Why would you do that just to make yourself happy? One fan sneered. A man that just had a baby? Is he the only man left? Desperate. Kim truly needs to provide an explanation. The question is, will she address these accusations publicly, or will the receipts emerge sooner than anticipated? And now that it's come to light that Kim attempted to reconcile with Pete, and sources suggest that Kim and Odell are hanging out, one can't help but wonder what's in store for this trio. Be sure to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all the latest drama.